In a small village surrounded by hills and dusty roads, a boy named Daniel was born into a poor family. His father worked as a day laborer and his mother sold vegetables in the market. Their house was small, and some days there was barely enough food for everyone. Although life was difficult, Daniel's parents always taught him to be honest, kind, and hardworking. As a child, Daniel loved learning. He dreamed of becoming successful one day so that he could help his family and improve the lives of others. However, many people around him doubted that someone from such a poor background could achieve great things. Every morning, Daniel walked several kilometers to school. He did not have expensive books or new clothes like some of his classmates. Sometimes, he studied by the light of a candle because his family could not afford electricity. Despite these challenges, he never gave up. He believed that education and persistence could change his future. When Daniel was 16, his father became sick and could no longer work regularly. The family's financial situation became even worse. To support them, Daniel worked after school, carrying goods at the local market. He woke up early, attended classes, worked in the evenings, and studied late at night. There were times when he felt exhausted and discouraged, but he remembered his parents' sacrifices and continued moving forward. After graduating from high school, Daniel wanted to attend university, but he could not afford the tuition. Instead of abandoning his dream, he searched for scholarships and part-time jobs. He was rejected many times, but he kept applying. Eventually, he received a scholarship that covered part of his education expenses. University life was not easy. Daniel worked in restaurants, tutored younger students, and sometimes slept only a few hours each night. While many students spent their weekends relaxing, he spent his time studying and earning money. Although he faced difficulties, he learned valuable lessons about discipline, patience, and perseverance. After graduation, Daniel struggled to find a good job. He sent out dozens of applications and attended many interviews. Some employers rejected him because he lacked experience. Instead of becoming bitter, he used each rejection as an opportunity to improve himself. He learned new skills, took online courses, and continued applying. Finally, a small company offered him a position. Daniel worked diligently and always tried to do more than was expected. His dedication impressed his managers, and over the years, he received promotions. He saved money carefully and eventually started a small business of his own. At first, the business faced many challenges. Some months brought losses instead of profits. Friends advised him to quit, but Daniel remembered the hardships he had already overcome. He adjusted his plans, learned from mistakes, and continued working with determination. Slowly, the business grew. More customers trusted his services, and he began hiring employees. Years later, his company became successful, providing jobs to many people in his community. With his success, Daniel never forgot where he came from. He built a comfortable home for his parents, helped his younger siblings continue their education, and supported children from poor families through scholarships. He believed that true success was not only about money, but also about making a positive difference in the lives of others. One day, a young boy asked him, "How did you become successful when you started with so little?" Daniel smiled and replied, "I was not born with wealth, but I was born with dreams. There was many failures and mengizioch. But I learned that success does not depend on where you begin. It depends on how many times you are willing to rise after falling and continue moving toward your goals. And from that day on, Daniel's story inspired many people to believe that difficult beginnings do not determine the end of the journey. With patience, learning, and perseverance, even the smallest dreams can grow into something extraordinary. No matter where you come from or how difficult your circumstances may be, never stop believing in your dreams. Success is not determined by how you start, but by your perseverance, hard work, and willingness to keep moving forward after every setback. Stay patient, keep learning, and remember that small steps taken consistently can lead to great achievements. Thank you for listening, and may this story inspire you to pursue your own dreams with courage and determination. Thank you for watching. Keep believing in yourself, keep chasing your dreams, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.